What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Spaghetti Arms here with the Haitian Sensation, actually producing videos for our YouTube channel, Send It For The Family. So, as most of you guys probably know, today, by the time this video is probably uploaded yesterday, we finally found out about the new Star Wars movie coming out on Christmas.
Oh my gosh, so soaked.
Episode 9.
So soaked.
The Rise of Skywalker.
Yep.
So, obviously, everybody's always been trying to figure out who Rey is and all of these unknowns from the new trilogy. And now we're about to get all of those answers. So we're kind of just going to discuss our thoughts on the trailer and what we think would happen.
First of all, it was a huge surprise for me.
I didn't even know that shit was coming out today.
It was like Christmas to me. Even though it's coming out on Christmas Day, it was like the holiday came earlier, you know? So it's like the 10 minutes that it was already dropped on Facebook and I saw it, I was just like, holy crap.
So you didn't know that the trailer was coming out today either? You didn't know that it was Star Wars Celebration Day? Because I had no idea. Trying to be YouTubers, we don't know anything.
You know what the funny thing is? I never remember the date for Star Wars Day. And every year, people make a big deal about it on Facebook.
I just... May the 4th be with you.
May the 4th be with you.
I didn't know there was another Star Wars Day.
Me neither.
So we're not even Star Wars fans, I guess. But I am.
I put shame to the Star Wars fan mania, whatever it's called.
Yeah. I'm not in fan mania. But I love Star Wars.
Yeah, but when I saw the trailer, I was just stoked. And first of all, it was a big smack in my face because I had a lot of mixed reviews. Or mixed thoughts about the second movie, The Last Jedi.
Yeah.
You know, the first time I saw it, I wasn't a really big fan of it. But then I had to watch it a second time to understand and fully grasp what the movie was saying.
What was it saying?
It was saying, honestly, metaphorically, it was saying, forget what you know. We're going to go our own route. It's a new story. It's a new generation. But also within the movie, Yoda was saying the same thing to Luke about how forget what the Jedi Council meant. Forget what the traditions hold. This is a new generation. This is Rey.
So they could just change all the rules? All the rules of the Force? They could just start making up new stuff?
You can't change the rules of the Force, but you can change the tradition, if that makes sense. You know, the Jedi Council was like a religion of its own.
Yeah. Now anybody that believes... Right, that's kind of what they were getting with that.
Right. Which kind of contradicts itself, but at the same time, I'm willing to see how it goes or where it goes.
So now, with that, it's like kind of like the Hunger Games. Rey is now your Katniss Everdeen.
Right.
She's your Mockingbird, trying to bring everybody up to take a stand against
Kylo Ren.
Yeah, but they're not the Empire. What are they called?
Shit. I'm embarrassed right now.
What's up, YouTube? I'm Spaghetti Arms.
If you guys remember the name.
Yeah, I'll read it in the comments. I'm sorry. I'm recording on my phone, so I can't even look that up.
I know what he's talking about. I just forgot.
You guys know what I'm talking about. The new Empire.
Yeah, the new Empire, basically.
So to take everybody to inspire them to take a stand and learn that they can also use the Force and that they're all light, blah, blah, blah.
Right.
So, the Rise of Skywalker, is that going to be the new tradition? Instead of is that what they're trying to say? That she needs to take on the Skywalker spirit and show that to everybody, to show the hope and whatever, to rise up for good? Is she going to be a Skywalker? Are we going to meet another Skywalker? Is it about Princess Leia?
Well, the cool thing about that question is, which is a really smart question, it was at the last, what was it? The Return of the Jedi? The Return of the Jedi ended with us seeing that there's a new generation that has Jedi powers.
The Last Jedi?
The Last
Return
Jedi.
of the Jedi. That's the original thing.
The original, okay, The Last Jedi.
So I wasn't sure what movie you were actually talking about.
My fault. YouTube and... Spaghetti Arms. But yeah, so...
I don't care.
But so the Last Jedi, you see that there's a new generation. So
yeah, the little boy.
Will Rey teach these new generations how to be Jedis? Or is this going to just be a thing where...
is she ready to teach yet, though? Because, Luke is still coming as his Force ghost and still
True.
teach her shit because she still doesn't know anything.
But also, you got to remember, like, even Luke went through the same thing. He was older.
Yeah,
he was
he was a little
late teen, young adult when he, like, learned how to use the Force and learn how to be a Jedi himself. So I would love to see how this plays out. So even if these kids don't learn how to be a Jedi right away or start as Padawans, they can, over time, progress into becoming Jedis.
Yeah.
But when it comes to Rise of Skywalker, though,
I don't know. I'm really leaning towards.
I'm so confused.
I'm leaning towards that it's like the legacy.
Yes.
I don't think it's going to be an exact individual.
But that's the thing, though. On the contrary, I'm hoping that Rey is a Skywalker. And if that's not the case, then I'm hoping it's about Kylo Ren helping her fight against the Emperor. Bro.
I didn't even think of that.
Bro.
That they actually bring him to the light side.
That's what
Rise
I'm saying.
of a Skywalker.
Because the way it seems is like...
I didn't think of that.
The past two movies, it seemed like he's battling with the dark side.
He's battling with himself,
But, but that's the thing is that...
I'm with that. But I like that more than mine.
But the thing is that I'm actually hoping Rey's a Skywalker or a Solo. I'm really hoping, especially with the music in the background, the love music in the background between Princess Leia and Han Solo. Come on, bro. That's no coincidence. Like, as soon as that music dropped, and I'm like...
obviously they have love and they have a kid.
They might have two kids.
But I'm saying the music could be because they're in love and they already have one kid. Just because the music says that's all like... They made two babies.
Yeah,
that music's too good.
Yeah, but you're right about that. That's why I was saying if the second option is, Kylo turning good again, that would be perfect.
I like that.
But
now, what do you think's going on with the Emperor?
I don't know, bro.
Like, he's back.
I don't know.
The actor from the prequel showed up on stage after they dropped the trailer.
Palpatine is back.
He's back.
Oh, he's a
But now, is he... So, I was saying earlier... We got Yoda, we got Anakin Skywalker, Obi-Wan, and we're about to get Luke, all as Force Ghost, right?
It's gonna be crazy.
Now, is the Emperor coming back as an evil Force Ghost? Is he still alive?
That's a possibility.
Or is it just gonna be like flashbacks and Kylo really going into the... trying to become Darth Vader, because in the trailer he got his helmet's back.
Right. I'm gonna be honest with you. I never read like the Star Wars books or the comic books, but I remember seeing that the Emperor has used the Force as a ghost to inspire darkness and the Dark Force in the books. So I'm not sure if that's gonna be the case with the movies. If that's the case, then who's gonna be his apprentice? Who's he gonna try to convince to be
Kylo? What do you mean?
Yeah, but Kylo, I feel like Kylo is already on his own path to making a name for himself. That's
because he could smoke.
Movie, he's like, I want to do it myself, like kind of personality, But you know what? I'm excited to find out because it seems like now the movie franchise has shifted back to the Emperor. So it's no longer about Kylo Ren. Now it's about hopefully. Now it's like that evil laugh at the end. It's like crazy.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I really want Rey to be a Solo. I really want her to be a Skywalker. And I feel like...
I'm down for her just being an orphan. But parents are nobodies.
But the dynamic between her...
Because why would Kylo say that, Like, sure, he could have lied, but that wasn't going to help him, Like,
I got a question.
He could have just never said anything.
I got a question, though.
What?
I was thinking about this at work earlier after watching the trailer. What if it was possible that Luke brainwashed her using the Jedi powers that Obi-Wan did to make her forget about her parents, and that's why she can't find her parents or remember?
No, her parents left her when she was little.
Yeah, but does she remember or have a recollection of who her parents are?
No, she was a baby.
Yeah, so what, she was like 4, 3?
She was baby.
Baby. The scenes made it seem like she was like 5. I mean, not 5, but made her seem like she was like could be in preschool.
We just got attacked in the comments again. Thank you
You know, but what if that could be the possibility?
I mean, I guess. I mean, if my parents left me when I was like 4 or 5, I probably wouldn't remember much.
Yeah.
Especially if nobody told me their names and talked about them. And the only thing I know is, yo, your mom and dad just left you. I would have been like, yo, who are my parents?
I'm really convinced that Han Solo and Leia are her parents, though. I'm really convinced, especially with this music in the background.
I still don't get that. That doesn't make sense to me.
And then them hugging in the trailer, that's beautiful, man.
See, okay, so how Princess Leia interacts with her?
It's like a motherly figure.
Yes.
And then and then Force
Awakens,
Awakens,
that's why, like, sure, but the music I still think.
And in Force Awakens, the way Han Solo's looking at her, it's like, dude, what
he's
the
a perv.
fuck? No, he's like sweetheart. like you know, I know they wanted to do that like Obi-Wan / Luke.
They could just know who she is.
I don't know, dude.
They could know her story and have love for her.
And the fact that Luke says we are with you, I'm thinking that Han Solo is her dad, man. And the fact that Han Solo believed in the Force before he died, or had faith in the Force, because remember in the original movies, he was like not so with it. Yeah, he was like, oh, this is rubbish, this religion sucks, blah, blah, blah. But the fact that he's with it, I'm hoping he comes back as a Force ghost. Because we are with you, bro. What does that mean? Like, he's not only talking about Jedis. I don't think so, bro.
I don't know.
I don't think so. Like,
somebody, I forgot how they got shot down. But after Solo dropped, I heard a lot of people talking that she's soloing and Kira's kid, and that's why him and Princess Leia split. But
that would be an interesting story.
Yeah. Somebody shut it down, though.
Who shut it down?
I don't remember. But whatever. No, I think it was my brother.
Okay.
And whatever he told me was like a good idea. So, bro, just write that down in the comments and remind me.
I still think it's Leia's daughter. I just, the way she looks at her, the way Han Solo looked at her.
Yeah, true. Because if it was Kira's baby, Leia would probably hate her.
But Leia's wise now, you know? She's like beyond that age where it's like, you know what, I'm going to accept her as my own, you know, even though she's not my daughter. But I'm kind of hoping she is. But, you know, it's like they have that relationship.
I'm pretty sure Leia would know if she gave birth to a daughter, bro. That's how that shit works.
Yeah, I'm saying, like, if Han Solo cheated on her, I'm pretty sure that Leia has that respect and that wisdom to be like, oh, you know, I'm going to treat her like my own. That's what I mean. That's, okay. You know, like, I feel that dynamic is amazing. I don't, honestly, I was so against Force Awakens. Like, I did not like it at all. And I thought Last Jedi was amazing after the second time seeing it. But the fact that they had the dynamic between the characters in the movie, I respect 100%. Like, I have to respect that. And I feel, and I feel in my heart, she has to be a Skywalker or a Solo. And the fact that Kylo and her, like, communicated in the Force the way they did, and come on, man.
Yeah.
And I think the reason the Last Jedi did what they did, the way they did, like, for the fact they didn't answer any question, was a smack in our faces, because a lot of us fans were coming up with conspiracies and our own theories. So they were just like, no, forget about the original trilogy. We have a new set of characters, new set of heroes. Focus on that, but honoring the original franchise. I feel like that's the reason why they did The Last Jedi the way they did. But now the fact that this new trailer dropped, I feel like the focus is still on the original trilogy, but at the same time, come on, Rise of the Skywalker, bro.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm hyped, bro. Can we just watch the movie already? Is there a way we can contact Disney and be like, yo, just send us the movie. We won't say anything.
I mean, this is kind of like our first video we're making for YouTube. I don't think we're big enough to call up Disney, but it'll always be a no if you never ask.
Help us out.
Everybody tweet Disney. Drop it tomorrow.
I don't think they're going to do that. Then they're going to mess up with their money.
Obviously, Disney's not going to do it, but it'd be funny if, like, there's new people watching this. Tweet Disney. Hashtag send it for the family. Disney drops Star Wars tomorrow.
It's just the music.
Kaiga sent it. I sent it for the fam.
The music, the dynamic between Leia and her, the fact that Luke was narrating it just made me want her to be related to a Skywalker or Solo. It just made me like, okay, like. At the same time, made me feel bad for Kylo Ren because he's just like struggling, man. He's just struggling.
He's a therapist.
Yeah, like he's struggling, dude.
But guess what?
What?
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There's just one thing I need.
A free ticket to Star Wars?
I don't want a lot for Christmas. There is just one thing I need, and it's Star Wars. Star Wars, Episode 9. The Rise of Skywalker. Alright guys, so that was our first video talking about movies and pop culture and stuff. So if you liked it and you want more, let us know. If you absolutely hate it, haters gonna hate, let me know. But I'm probably gonna still do a couple more, because Avengers Endgame coming out.
I mean, a week and a half, right?
Yeah, it's crazy. So anyway, if you guys want to see more of this, let us know. Again, it's your boy Spaghetti Arms. You can find me on Instagram and Twitter at spaghetti_arms. You shouldn't be eating a brownie doing this.
And you can also find me at unstable_hipster on Instagram.
That's right. And then you guys can follow our main channel. We're trying to do more and more with that. That is Instagram and Twitter at SendItForTheFam. So if you guys like this and you guys want to see more of our stuff, subscribe, like, share it with your friends. There's a little notification bell thingy so you can get notified when we post stuff. And we're actually working on a mini series for YouTube as well. Short little skits that I'm writing up. So hopefully those start coming out in a couple months. Bye.
Deuces.